आले आले the world to share their findings in engineering and innovative technologies. As we begin, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished dignitaries. We have with us today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. S.B. Devsarkar, Professor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere. Dr. Mahesh Kakade, Director, Board of Examinations and Evaluation, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Dr. Shashikant Patil, Professor, Atlas, Skill Tech University, Mumbai. Dr. Suresh Shirbahadurkar, Chairman, Board of Studies, E&TC, Savitribai Phule, Pune University, and Principal, D.Y. Patil Technical Campus, Pune. Dr. Vinit Kotak, Professor, Shah and Anchor Kuchi, Engineering College, Mumbai. Dr. Harish Tiwari, General Chair, Asiancon 2024, and Principal, Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering and Research. Dr. Rahul Mapari, Convener, Asiancon 2024, and Head, Department of Electronics and Telecommunication, PCCUR. Welcome you all, sir. Let us begin this inaugural function with the invocation and blessings of Goddess Saraswati. I would like to invite all the dignitaries to light the lamp and symbolically inaugurate this program. Please, sir. On the dais. A powerful start seeds the rhythm of accomplishment. The act of acknowledgement is a recognition of the collective effort and a reminder that every contribution, big or small, plays a vital role in our shared journey. Let us recognize the individuals who have excelled and are present here with us. I would like to request respected Principal Professor Dr. Harish Tiwari sir to felicitate today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. S.B. Devsarkar sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to request Dr. Tiwari sir to felicitate Honorable Mahesh Kakade sir. Thank you, sir. I request Principal Dr. Tiwari, sir, to felicitate Honorable Dr. Suresh Shirbahadurkar, sir. Sir. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Rahul Mapari, sir, to felicitate Honorable Dr. Shashikant Patil, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Mapari, sir, to felicitate Honorable Professor Dr. Vinit Kotak, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Mapari, sir, to felicitate respected Principal Dr. Harish Tiwari, sir. Thank you, sir. This conference marks the beginning of the new journey where our shared ideas and innovation will chart the course for the future advancements. Now, let's begin with the inaugural proceedings of the conference and its official release. All dignitaries are requested for the inaugural proceeding release. Thank you all. Now I'm requesting the convener of the conference, Dr. Rahul Mapari, sir, to brief about IEEE Asiancon 2024. Please, sir.
Good morning, one and all present here. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. S.B. Devsarkar, sir, Professor Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, Honorable Dr. S.D. Shirbadurkar, sir, Principal D.Y. Patil, Varali Campus, and BOS Chairman E&TC, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Honorable Dr. Mahesh Kakade, sir, Director, Board of Examination and Evaluation, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Honorable Dr. Shashikant Patil, sir, Professor at last Skill Tech University, Mumbai, and Interim IEEE Chair. Honorable Dr. Vinit Kotak, sir, Interim Chair IEEE Blockchain Group, Bombay Section. HOD of various department, faculty members, participants, and my student friends. We started this journey in 2021, and this year we are inaugurating 4th series of this conference, Asiancon 2024, which is technically sponsored by IEEE Bombay Section. Each year, we received a number of papers, and that papers each year get increases. First year in 2021, the acceptance ratio was 28%. In 2022, it was 25%. Last year, it was 21%. And this year, the acceptance ratio is only 14%, which shows the quality of this conference. This year, we received 2,309 papers. And through peer reviewed, we selected only 303 papers. So thank you, the eminent reviewers, for peer reviewed all these articles and scrutinized the best article for the publication. This conference has the USP of IEEE Bombay Section, And it is our record, within 2 months, all accepted and presented papers are published in IEEE Explore, which is Scopus indexed. So thank you IEEE Bombay section and IEEE region for giving us opportunity to host this conference. The success of any activity is not because of a single person. It is a collective work, it is a teamwork. So thanks to E&TC department for cooperating very much to get its success. A support is required. That support is from Pimpri Chinchwad Education Trust. A motivation is required. Thank you, Principal Sir, for continuous motivation. Thank you all the dignitaries, Devsarkar Sir, Shirbadurkar Sir, Kakade Sir, Patil Sir, Kotak Sir, for accepting our invitation and present here to grace this function. All the best to all the participants, and I request all the participants to give a valuable feedback so that next year we can improve this conference. And thank you. Enjoy your stay here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the brief insights about the conference. It's now time to introduce the individual who will grace us with their words and inspire us all. I'm delighted to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. Suresh Shirbahadurkar sir. Dr. Shirbahadurkar sir is an accomplished academician and administrator with over 32 years of experience in teaching, research, and educational development. He is a postdoctoral research fellow in computer science engineering from the Lincoln University, Malaysia. He is currently the principal of Dr. D.Y. Patil Technical Campus, Pune. He serves as a chairman of Board of Studies in E&TC Engineering and a member of the Academic Council at Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Furthermore, Dr. Shirbahadurkar sir held various leadership roles and worked as a principal at JSPM's Padma Shri Vasantdada Patil Institute of Technology, where he played a key role in planning, development, and operational rollouts. His research interests include power electronics, speech processing, VLSI design, digital signal processing. He has guided more than 10 PhD students in E&TC and computer engineering. He has also completed a funded research projects and visited several international universities for the academic collaborations. In addition to this, he has published 15 patents, out of which one has been granted, 15 SCI listed journals, 35 Scopus Index journal, 25 international, and 50 international and national conferences paper. Dr. Shirbahadurkar sir is a member of several prestigious professional bodies, including IEEE, IET, and has made significant contributions to the academia and industry through his expertise and leadership. Sir, please enlighten us by sharing your valuable insights with us.
Good morning to one and all. Dignitaries on the dais, chief guest of today's function, our mentor and guide, Dr. Devsarkar sir. Other dignitaries who is very dynamic director of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Dr. Mahesh Kakare sir. Under his leadership, our examination department has strengthened very well since last 5 years. Also, one more information I would like to give, since he is colleague in our university. The next year timetable has been declared in earlier also, which has been recognized by most of the newspaper also. So this dynamic person is over here. Other dignitaries, Dr. Shashank Patil, then the Dr. Vinit Kotak, and dynamic principal Harish Tiwari sir, convener of this Asian conference, my friend Dr. Rahul Mapari. Already the convener has been narrated about the objectives and the papers which have been received. For surprising, the 3,000 paper has been received. Out of that, only 300 paper has been selected, which shows the quality. And also, as far as the information is concerned, there are the 22 papers which are from the outside the India, particularly in Taiwan, Philippines. I heard one paper is from US also, which shows the quality of this conference. Of course, the subjects which have been chosen, that is the power electronics, signal processing, communication system, biomedical, embedded and VLSI, these are the good subjects. As far as the conference objectives of is to be narrated or is to be think upon that, it is a good gathering of the technocrats and participants and innovators. कॉन्फरन्स किंवा कुठलीही गेट टुगेदर किंवा सिम्पोजियम म्हटलं तर त्यामध्ये 3 गोष्टी असतात, बैठक, भोजन आणि पार्टिसिपेशन, आणि हा त्याला म्हणजे आराम. तर बैठक, भोजन आणि आराम. तर भोजन जर चांगलं असेल तर कॉन्फरन्स चांगली असते. जे काही बाहेरचे पार्टिसिपेंट त्यांना जर उत्तम व्यवस्था असेल अकोमोडेशन तर कॉन्फरन्स चांगली असते. That is success normally, people are counting. And the baitak, which is called the participation. So participation, we expect that there should be a good participation and there should be what you call the good knowledge sharing among the participants. And I hope that this conference will serve this purpose. Other objective is the networking. This is very much important because the participants, they are coming from various places. We have to network that one. We have to take say what you call the information about those participants, which will be definitely useful as far as the research is concerned. Those who are doing the PhDs, through these conferences we will get something good objectives, or through this conference we can develop the good problem statement also. So these are the normally the objectives of any conferences are there. Apart from this topic which has been chosen is very rightly, which is innovation and technology. Now this is the era of the technology which we are seeing. If you see the innovation, now we are the age of smartphones and all those things, the new gadgets are there. There are some buzzwords, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning. I hope that there are some good papers on this one. Then AI integration, generative AI, ChatGPT, very much good tool nowadays. Just you ask anything, you'll get the information, and you represent as it is. But what the information is, whether it is applicable to me or not. Nowadays, the role of the teacher is that we should be facilitator. Abundant information is available on YouTube, website. So whether all this information is applicable to me or useful to me, we have to sort at that one. And this particular information we have to give to the student. That is nothing but the role of the facilitator. We have to be a good facilitator. Then the quantum computing, these are some buzzwords. 5G and beyond, we are seeing that the experience as far as the communication is concerned, we can easily communicate the person who is sitting in USA or Western country properly, like we are sitting at our home. So these are the innovations we have seen in the last 5-10 years. One of the important innovation I would like to tell you that innovation in banking, the technology in banking. If you see that last 5-10 years, we have to go to bank to withdraw the money, to do the transactions. Now hardly how many people we are going to bank? Very few people. खूप कमी लोक आपण बँकमध्ये जातो आजकाल. Lot of businesses we do through online. Same way, my dear participants, I will tell you. The days will be there. Very few students may come in the institution also after 5-10 years. There will be online modules. Students will say, education from home. Just you teach the theoretical concept through online. I will just come in the colleges for the practicals. That days may come. So these are the power of the technology and the innovations also, isn't it? And now online lectures we have taken during the COVID time. But this is one-way discussion. But if you can put some augmented reality, virtual reality in a proper way, we can feel the class. The 60 students are sitting in front of us. We can discuss with them, interact with properly. So innovations are very important as far as these kind of technologies are concerned. Of course, there are a number of challenges also as far as the innovation or technology is concerned. The challenges are there. Whosoever is developing the technology, the person should be ethical. He should be spiritual. Otherwise, the person who is a devil mind, having the technology, they will use not for the good mankind. They will use this technology for the bad. They will disturb. So always important for any innovators, researcher, the person should be spiritual. Spirituality, if there is spirituality, he may be ethical, because nowadays we are seeing that what is the problem? Problem is that cybersecurity, then data privacy. These are the big problems are there. So my dear participant, while you discussing, your research, your innovation should be according to in line with our country. Countryला काय पाहिजे, देशाला काय पाहिजे. That kind of innovation, that kind of technology, we have to develop. We are developing the smart vehicles, robotics, autonomous vehicle. Where we require? We don't require autonomous vehicle. We require such a application, such a gadget. We should develop our innovation in the solar system, because we are abundant sunlight. म्हणजे काय, रिसर्च हा आपला युजफुल असला पाहिजे. दोन प्रकारची रिसर्च असतात. आयडियल रिसर्च म्हणजे काय करतो आपण, 8-10 पेपर घ्यायचे, लिटरेचर सर्वे करायचं, एखादी सिस्टीम डेव्हलप करायची आणि रिझल्ट करायचे सिम्युलेशन, आणि एखाद्या स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट पेपरसोबत कम्पेअर करायचं, झाला रिसर्च. बट दिस रिसर्च will not be useful. The research should be that is will be useful to the society. We should work on a solar technology. We should work on such a what you call the augmented reality or the virtual reality, which is useful. We should work for the farming, green electronics, green farming. There we should work. So with this conference, I hope that proper delegation, proper participation, and I hope that something plus will be get through this conference. I thanks the management and principal who has been invited me for this inaugural function and made me the part of this conference. So last, together we can shape the future where technology serves for good and empowering the people, improving the life around the world. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. Now, I'm honored to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. Mahesh Kakade, sir. Dr. Mahesh Kakade, sir, is the director of the Board of Examination and Evaluation at Savitribai Phule, Pune University. He has over 37 years of experience in teaching, administration, and civil engineering. He holds BE in Civil Engineering, ME in Structural Engineering, and PhD in Earthquake Engineering. Dr. Kakade has been recognized with multiple awards, including the Best Teacher Award of Maharashtra State, the AICTE ISTE Best Administrator Award, and MHRD New Delhi Best Project Officer Award for the Western region in 2010. Furthermore, he was the recipient of the semester program of Earthquake Engineering at IIT Roorkee in 2005, where he stood first in the program. He has published many research papers, to be specific 37 national and numerous international ones. Throughout his career, Dr. Kakade has made significant contribution to education and administrations, including leading large-scale examination processes, implementing innovative technologies, and ensuring quality in academic assessments. He has also played a key role in setting up new educational institutions and improving the financial efficiency of examinations. Dr. Kakade's work has been diverse and extends internationally, having participated in educational activities across several countries. Dr. Kakade is a highly respected academic leader, administrator, and innovator. He is committed to advancing education and supporting student success. Sir, please grace the audience by your words.
Thank you very much for nice introduction. Good morning. Dignitaries on the dais, especially our esteemed professor from Batu, uh, Dr. Devsarkar, other dignitaries on the dais, my beloved friend, Dr. Shir Bahadur, the principal of this particular and esteemed institution, Professor Dr. Tiwari, his colleague, Rahul Ji Mapari, and because of whom this particular conference has taken a shape, the IEEE representation, Dr. Shashank Ji Patil, Dr. Vinit Kotak, staff, faculty of this particular institution, the participants who have here and anxious to present their papers, to interact with other co-colleagues and dignitaries, to share their knowledge, exchange ideas, thoughts, and ultimately this is happening for our students. Dear students, there is a adage and saying in Rigveda, it says that nahi jnanena sadrishyam vidyamahe pavitrate. It means that knowledge is the nectar. And without knowledge, a person cannot excel, cannot move forward. And therefore, whatever we gain, of course, I am not going to talk about research and other details because this particular conference is related to electronics. And right now, Dr. Shir Bahadur sir, and obviously we are waiting to listen to our chief guest. So just I want to brush it up with the basic philosophies and ideas and thoughts. So therefore, I little bit take my course of interaction with you in little bit different direction. Please don't mind. So on the occasion of this particular conference, perhaps it may not be fitting correctly, but still I feel that here we have a lot of students, and I feel that, and the participants are quite young. So for them, I feel that it is quite appropriate to move ahead. So nahi jnanena sadrishyam. It means that whatever you are just now seeing, observing, listening, is not an knowledge. It is just an information, jungle of information, surrounded with all these new technologies, the gadgets, from which we are gaining every day in the morning. We wake up and we start our journey with WhatsApp University. We go for Instagram, we go for Facebook, and then we try to learn that, okay, hey, chana hai. This is not the thing that we are supposed to. And we remember our own days, so we had to struggle to get a book in the library. And today's libraries are crying, literally, because the books are intact as it is, as purchased, as it is a mandatory requirement of AICT to accomplish and to fulfill the things. But they are crying, literally. There is one saying that every book has its own reader and every reader has his own book. Where is this particular definition? So this is what the new trend that we are following. Of course, we are also following. But this is not good, my dear friends. So you are from a digital world, you are digital citizens. Obviously, you are supposed to follow this, but still you have to feel that, you have to understand that this particular word is derived by three trinities, or this is trinity, what we call it as change, challenge, and opportunity. And you know that the change is the only constant thing in the universe. And we are, every time we are supposed to be ready to accept that particular change. And this change is for what? For not only improving yourself, for not only improving your family, but the entire society and ultimately the nation. And now the boundaries are collapsed. The world has become a very short village where you can talk to people from any nook and corner of this particular globe. So dear friends, apart from that one change, there is a need to have and gain the knowledge. Opportunities you have to find out. And ultimately, and this particular word is supposed to cope up with, and it calls that you have to follow this trinity with high skill and great performance. And this can be accomplished only when you gain the true knowledge. And therefore, this particular conference intends to impart to you the knowledge, literally, which is little bit missing. So whatever we are doing is not that. And therefore, I want to remember you that performance leads to recognition. Performance leads to recognition. Recognition leads to respect. And respect leads to power. If you want to be powerful, if you want to sit along with such kind of dignitaries on the dais, then you should be powerful. And being technocrat, being teacher, being academician, how we can become powerful, that you are supposed to understand. And I hope that this particular conference gives you an opportunity to learn this. And therefore, I congratulate this institution, Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering and Research, where they are doing this particular interaction for last 4 years. And every time, Dr. Mapari has narrated the details about the previous conferences and this conference. 2,200 plus papers, it's not a joke. It indicates that there is a great sign of awareness amongst all. खूप मोठा बदल आहे हा, आणि तो बदल आपण स्वीकारला पाहिजे. This is what expected, actually required, out of which 303, the figure itself is good, 303. When we, that is good also, but the reviewers, thanks to reviewers that they have selected at least, and they have published this particular conference book, is very nice way. It's very good. It is having international quality. Later on you can see, you will get definitely. But I congratulate the management, the principals, the staff of this particular institution, and other supporting staff and students also for doing this particular conference, an excellent one. And people from IEEE will also feel that this is good, and that's why they have here. So my dear friends, what I want to pass on to you is that your life is not to think and to make yourself, but your life is to create something. And this particular creation is for the sake of you, for your development, for the development of society, and for ultimately for the nation. So that's why I expect that there shall be always a disruption. There shall be aswasthata पाहिजे आपल्यामध्ये सातत्यानं. But this particular disruption will take you to scale up, rescaling, upscaling, and everything. And without this disruption, it is not possible. Now, unfortunately, I am in administration for last 20 years. But here also, we are always disrupted. Very aptly said by Dr. Shir Bahadur that we have declared the timetable of second year, next year. That is, this timetable is always there. We are ready with the timetable. Only one click is there, we can publish the entire timetable for the next year also. So this is a disruption, because I don't want my people to stay coolly and calmly. आत्ता एक परीक्षा संपल्या, निकाल वेळेत लागले, पाठ थोपटून घेतली, इंजिनिअरिंगचा निकाल आम्ही 15 दिवसात लावला, 8.5 लाख विद्यार्थ्यांचा निकाल लावला, छापून द्यायला चालू केलं, सगळं केलं. म्हणून आम्ही ग बसून नाही चालणार. प्रशासनामध्ये सुद्धा सातत्यानं तिथे एक अस्वस्थता असली पाहिजे. And this particular disruption will take you to that particular path. So dear friends, this particular is this particular message from my side, that you must owe the responsibility to become disrupted all the time. And here disruption, this is not for the comparison with the others. Many times we see that what is the content of a paper, because I took 14 years to complete my PhD. The reason is that I don't want to make myself quite cheap, a clone product. जे पेपर झाले ते आपलेच असायला पाहिजेत. गाईडला सुद्धा ठणकावून सांगितलं, तर तुम्हाला काम करायचं असेल तर पेपरमध्ये नाव छापेन, नाही तर छापणार नाही मी. गाईड म्हटलं तुझ्यासारखा घेऊन करायचं काय, आता स्वभाव आहे त्याला करायचा काय. त्यामुळे माझ्या कुठल्याही पेपरमध्ये गाईडचं नाव नाही आहे, अगदी निश्चित सांगतो तुम्हाला. आणि दॅट नाही, असं नाही आहे, हा त्यांच्याबद्दलचा अनादर नाही आहे. इट इज नॉट डिसरिगार्ड ऑर डिसरिस्पेक्ट टू दॅम, बट it should be any criticism if comes to me with that particular paper, then I should be only the responsible person to face that particular criticism. My guide should not. This was the main intention behind it. कारण बऱ्याचदा आपण चुकत असतो आणि चुकता चुकता आपण शिकत असतो, and that's why it is needed. So therefore, my dear friends, this particular disruption will help you a lot, and therefore you be ready to learn new things. This is what you are getting all around is not a knowledge, because knowledge is something different. And this particular education system is, of course, you are supposed to be there for a long time, is in 3 domains. One is knowledge, that is there. Second one is skills, and third one is the attitude and values. But in addition to that one, we add one more, that is competencies. And unless you start performing, you will not be competent. एक पेपर झाला, दुसरा पेपर झाला, तिसरा पेपर झाला, त्याच्यामध्ये सुधारणा करायला आपल्याला खूप संधी आहे. You have to improve. ह्याच्यात काय चुकलं माझं? मी मापारी सरांचं कौतुक करतो. Thanks to him that he said that just give us feedback. Why this feedback is required? Because for improvement. It is not a criticism at all. And when we write a feedback form, we should be also in that particular stature to be ask them to improve in these particular areas. So this is what expected. उगीचच काहीतरी लिहायचं, तुमचं जेवण चांगलं नव्हतं, मगाशी सरांनी सांगितलं जेवण, झोप, बैठक, असं नाही आहे. यू शुड बी हिअर इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर or wherever it may be, you should be there, you should participate, you should listen to the others. Why do you expect that others should listen to you? And once your task is over, you will leave and you will move here and around. But बरं झालं हे फार लांब घेतलं त्यांनी. जवळ तुम्हाला काय डिस्ट्रॅक्ट करायला काही इथे चिन्हच नाही आहेत. कुणाला तर न्यावंच लागेल कुठे न्यायचं असेल तर. That's good. So dear friends, this is expected. And once you start performing, you will set best practicing benchmarks. Remember these words. When benchmark is set, when we said that at Pune University we have completed all examinations. Do you know how many examinations we are conducting? We have 1266 colleges, 2500 plus programs, which are broaderly in 200 programs, 189 to be specific, 2500 sub-programs. If we take a law faculty only, there are 20 programs, sub-programs, right from diploma taxation to BLLB to LLB and LLM and all that, UG, PG. And every semester we assess 50 lakhs of answer script. This year we have assessed 51 lakhs answer scripts. We conducted the examination in 47 days. For how many question papers? 9,300 plus. 9,500 प्रश्नपत्रिकांवर परीक्षा घेणं 47 दिवसांमध्ये. दिवसाला किती प्रश्नपत्रिका झाल्या तुम्ही कॅल्क्युलेट करा. And still there was no comment. The examination was conducted smoothly. There was no allegation in any newspaper or any news media. Have you heard? Please pass on to it to me. हे केव्हा होतं? When you start performing, when you start establishing the benchmarks. And therefore, good academician can become a good administrator, I tell you. And to become a good academician, you need to follow this particular Panchasutras. Dr. Raghunath G. Mashelkar has stated in his book, India Superpower 2020. And he has given very beautifully the new Panchasutras. आपण लहानपणी शिकत आलो. आता त्या मुलांना माहीत नाहीत पंचसूत्र काय आहेत ती. पण आम्ही शिकलो बाबा. चांदोबाची पुस्तकं वाचली, पंचसूत्रांची पुस्तकं वाचली. But the new Panchasutra is like that. Student-centered education. Student-centered education. Second Panchasutra is very important and very vital to all of you. Dedicated. Woman-centered family. Without them, it is just impossible to survive. And काय घडतं या देशात? बघितलं की मन विषण्णून जातं. काय चाललंय काय? आणि आपण उघड्या डोळ्याने ते सगळं बघतो आणि शांत होतो. इट इज रिडिक्युलस पार्ट ऑफ अस. जाऊ द्या, आपल्याला त्याच्यावर नको चर्चा करायला, बिकॉज इज इंटरनॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स, सो देअरफॉर लेट अस नॉट. सो वुमन सेंटर्ड फॅमिली. थर्ड इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट अँड व्हायटल, दॅट इज ॲप्लिकेबल टू अस. ह्युमन सेंटर्ड डेव्हलपमेंट. We talk about innovations. The theme is innovative innovations through this, and we have witnessed a lot of innovations in this country, and we have intended to become the third or fifth largest economy in the world on the basis of this particular innovation, because we have witnessed that. Take example of South Korea, Taiwan, Singapore. They have nothing with them. Even drinking water is not available with them. They are borrowing drinking water from, I had been to Qatar last month. They are getting the water from Bahrain. But have you seen the country? What development they have made on the basis of what? ठीक आहे, त्यांच्याकडे गॅस असेल, पण ते वापरण्याची बुद्धी पण पाहिजे. ह्या देशात काय कमी आहे काय? एवढं सगळं इंटेलेक्च्युअल पॉवर आहे सगळ्या जगाला. आज काल परवाच मी रेडिओवर एक जाहिरात वाचली सर, 1-2 मिनिटं घेईन फक्त आपली, की गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र इज सेंडिंग youth to Germany, because Germany is very badly demand of this particular youth who are little bit skilled one, not intellectual one and not unskilled one, but in between skilled one. And government of India is sending them, Maharashtra is sending them free of cost. Everything they will do, including imparting some initial knowledge of German language also. So dear friends, the trend has been changed. This is because of a great advantage of demographic dividend to us. But we have to encash it. And we are that way left far behind. We are not encashing it. आपले लोक तिथे जातात, अमेरिकेत बसतात. They have lot of tipping points which has become the great success of these countries. 1-2 मिनिटात मी सांगेन तुम्हाला उदाहरण म्हणून. आपले पंतप्रधान साहेब सांगतात की हे देशाची इकॉनॉमी $5 trillion व्हायला पाहिजे. But I just quote it here, one example. But before that, I want to pass on to one important message to establish a best benchmark. That is, once Azim Premji said that if people are laughing at your goals, who is Azim Premji known to you from your area? Almost he has donated 43,000 crores of his wealth to the country. 43,000 कोटी रुपये त्या माणसानं दान केले. And he said once, if people are laughing at your goals, then your goals are not too high, too good. So therefore, think seriously. लोक काय म्हणतात, that is not important. मला काय हवं आहे त्यात बघायचं. And when I am in this area of academics, I should excel. So my dear friends, I just quote one example here and I conclude that in the year 1970, US had, just I compare with 3 countries, US had its economy of $1.2 trillion, 1970. At the same time, India and China were at $0.6 trillion, half of US. In 2020 economic survey, that reveals that the economy of US in 2020 is almost $40 trillion. Almost near about 37 point something. The economy of China is $15 trillion, 14 point something. And India's economy was $2.87 trillion. Where we are. This is a question, $1,000 or $1 million question to us. Though we have everything ample in this country, what not? अहो सगळं ह्या देशाला दिलेलं ह्या देशावर वरदान आहे. सगळं आहे इथे. तिन्ही ऋतू ह्या देशामध्येच बघायला मिळतात. जगात कुठेही बघायला मिळत नाहीत. मिळतात ना तुम्हाला? पाऊस पडतोय बाहेर. सुंदर उन्हाळा असतो, सुंदर पावसाळा असतो, सुंदर हिवाळा असतो. इतक्या छान नद्या पुण्यातनं वाहणाऱ्या त्या 7-8 नद्या त्यांच्या गटारगंगा करून ठेवल्या आम्ही. There you can employ this innovation. ह्या नद्यांना स्वच्छ कसं करायचं हे ठरवलं पाहिजे आपण. जर पाऊस पडला नाही, धरणं भरली नाहीत, तर पुणेकर कुठं जातील तोंडवं करून, करून. कोरोनाच्या काळात कशी पळाली होती गावाकडे आणि गावांचं सगळं बाहेर ठेवलं होतं. पुण्यात नालाच बाहेर थांब, बाहेर थांब, बाहेर थांब, आत येऊ नकोस, डोंट कम. गावाच्या विषयाच्या बाहेर मला ठेवलं होतं तर. Because you have come from Pune. No, you are not allowed. So this is what the fact. My dear friends, there are a lot of problems, so therefore we are supposed to think in it. And ultimately our aim, lastly I tell you, our aim should become a leader. When you start performing, when you gaining knowledge, when you are exhibiting the things, you are establishing the benchmarks, and then ultimately your voyage and your journey shall be towards becoming leader. And leader is one who is not having thousands and millions of followers. Leader is one who thinks unthinkable. Swami Vivekananda has said, who thinks unthinkable, who sees invisible, and who do the things which are done separately, differently. So how to do it? See differently, think differently, and do differently. So I hope that your presentations here will be different thing. Ultimately, your presentations, your research shall be converted into innovation. Innovation shall be converted into real societal problem solutions. And then you can become, in true sense, a real researcher or technocrat. But 2 things I want to add from that Panchasutra. Knowledge-centered society. I forgot that. First is student-centered education. Second is woman-centered family. Third is human-centered development. Fourth is, Mashelkar sir has said that, research-centered nation. हे व्हायलाच पाहिजे. जोपर्यंत हा देश रिसर्च आणि त्याच्यानंतरचा त्याचा आउटकम बघत नाही, तोपर्यंत हा देश कधीही जगातल्या पहिल्या 5 इकॉनॉमीमध्ये येऊच शकत नाही. That is what the guaranteed. And this is our responsibility that today this particular institution has met to you a very congenial and very good atmosphere for promoting for research. They are going for autonomy. I have a very special wishes for them to become autonomous and to promote research and innovation here, which is just impossible in the university curriculum. So they are helping to you to move your journey or to take your journey to this particular path. And you can become a good contributor to this particular society. As society साठी उपयुक्त पडाल. I hope that this particular conference will definitely come out with flourishing and colors. Papers are definitely good, but ultimately it should be converted into a great research and great products which are helpful to the society. I congratulate the management of this institution for conducting this particular conference continuously, consistently for 4th year. I thanks IEEE for promoting such a conferences over here. And lastly, they have invited me. I don't know what is my role here, but still they have invited me with the love and affection that you have shown to me. I'm extremely grateful to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are inspired and look forward to greater commitments in our roles. Now I'm glad to introduce Dr. Shashikant Patil, sir. He is a professor at Atlas Skilltech University with over 25 years of experience in teaching and research. His research areas include signal and image processing and their real-world applications focusing on practical application of these technologies. He played a key role in establishing the rupees 5 crore Center of Excellence in Automation Technologies and has published over 75 articles in top international journals and conferences. He has also received several prestigious awards, including Best Researcher Award, the Best LinkedIn Profile Award, and the IEEE Brand Ambassador Expert title. Sir, kindly share your esteemed thoughts with the audience. Please, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. It gives me a sheer pleasure, and I feel blessed here because I'm sharing dais with my guru, Dr. Devsarkar sir. He is our guru since 2005. Sorry, my voice is not supporting. Then all the dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Harish Tiwari, principal of PCET. Then Dr. Kakre sir, he has given valuable thoughts shared, our legacy and our parampara and all that. Dr. Shir Bahadurkar sir, he has given quality inputs and practical inputs how we should be there. Our own friend, Dr. Rahul Mapari sir, who is convener, and our guru in IEEE, my elder brother, Dr. Vinit Kotak sir. So I am representing here as a representative of IEEE Bombay section. We all IEEE volunteers consider ourselves as a volunteer, not a member, not a president, not anything. Because we do believe like our Indian culture. So let me give you IEEE's mission. IEEE's mission is a technological advancement through, to uplift the life of society and common people who are last in the society through the technological advancement and its initiative. All these are the IEEE's initiative, and that is lined up with our Indian traditions and all that. So IEEE is having all the branches, all the societies. Let me tell you, there are 39 societies in IEEE. Especially if you take from signal processing, image processing, computer, till even engineering, medicine, and biology society is there. IEEE Education Society is also there. And there are 10 technical council, like Biometric Council, Superconductivity Council, and all. And there are affinity groups also. Like sir mentioned, Women-Centric Society, we also have Women in Wing. That is called as Women in Engineering. We also have Consultant Network. We also have humanitarian groups, which helps for the betterment of the society in all aspects. So IEEE, when we say IEEE, तो लोग बोलते हैं कि सिर्फ नाम ही काफ़ी है. And when we say IEEE conference, it is very difficult to get also. All the organizers also know it. It is very difficult to get IEEE conference, to host it, to publish the proceedings in IEEE Explore. So IEEE is benchmark. So let me tell you, Elon Musk, everybody is knowing. He is famous for Tesla and all. Okay. So he is also honorary member of IEEE. Graham Bell, who invented telephone, he is also member of IEEE. So whatever standards you are using, cell phone, Bluetooth, all these are coming from IEEE standards. We have IEEE standards group also. And 99% standards in the world of technology, they are coming from IEEE. And we IEEE volunteers or members, we call ourselves as a volunteer. Even President IEEE, he himself calls as a volunteer. And this IEEE is also lining up with our Indian culture. We do believe in the betterment of the society. So on behalf of IEEE Bombay section, huge congratulations to the organizers and society, Pimpri Chinchwad society, and all the participants. So it's an honor for me. You have given an opportunity to represent Bombay section. Let me give you some brief idea of Bombay section. So we have almost 3,000, 4,000 student members and professional members are there. And IEEE, at one point, it was the biggest section. Even Hyderabad, Pune and Gujarat, they were part of MP also. They were part of IEEE Bombay section. Reasons also. And IEEE has its own legacy and that we are carrying. So it is the honor for all the IEEE members in the section that I am representing IEEE. With these words, only one thing I would like to tell you future leaders who are sitting in front of me. Just one message I would like to give that my Guru will feel proud ki I am here. And it is a Guru Dakshina, sir. I am leading IEEE at national and international level also. So what my message for you is, your CV should be distinctive. Your CV must have few qualities that will attract recruiters. So I am common like you. Everyone, I am average like everyone here. But my CV makes me distinctive from others. That is the reason I am here. So you have to plan your career accordingly. Your CV must have few things which will make you distinctive, unique, so that recruiters will refer you. Otherwise, you will end up with a common package of 3 to 4 lakh. So that is the message from my side. Be a lifelong learner. Do something every day. That might be an average thing, but it will lead for a long run. It will help you for a long run. You may end up with a short-term placement, but that will not be for lifelong. So consider yourself as a lifelong learner. Learn something new every day. What we Indians do, we adopt bad things very at the earliest. So if you see Western culture or Western countries, they follow our Vasudeva Kutumbakam. They follow all our beliefs, our Sanskriti, our culture, yoga, and we follow their bad things. So use technology. Everybody is blaming WhatsApp and all, but let me tell you, if you use WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, rationally, constructively, you can end up with a successful person. So this is the message to all the youth and students who are represented here. Your CV should be distinctive. It should be unique. It must have that qualities that will attract entrepreneurs or recruiters. Then and then you will become a successful person. So with this note, I would like to thank you all for inviting me and giving opportunity to share my knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your informative session. Now, I'm excited to introduce today's esteemed chief guest, Dr. S.B. Devsarkar, sir. Sir is a professor at the Institute Project Director for the TEQIP, that is Technical Education Quality Improvement Program, sponsored by World Bank at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, popularly known as BATU, Lonere. He previously served as a principal from 2010 to 2015. As the first founder faculty member of BATU, he has over 35 years of experience in teaching, research, and administration. Dr. Devsarkar holds a PhD in microwave communication and has significantly contributed to the development and expansion of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University. He has served in various key roles, including control of examinations, principal, registrar, and dean at BATU. His research focuses on microwave communication, antenna design, EMI, EMC. He successfully guided 14 PhD scholars and published extensively in national and international journals. His publication includes 65 national, 36 international journals, and several national and international conferences. He has also received numerous awards, including Indo-US Eminent Educationist Award and the Lifetime Achievement Award. I request Dr. Devsarkar, sir, to enlighten us with his knowledge and use experience. Please, sir.
So very good morning to all of you. I would like to do the same thing, but in a different way. So that is called as innovation. So innovation attracts the learners to join for learnings. And these days, the problem of engagement in learning is most difficult task for the teachers. And that's the way that IEEE has come up with the kind of summit which talks about the innovation. Innovation doesn't work alone. Innovation needs ideas. Innovation needs collaborations. Innovation needs support. And I think the kind of support which IEEE is providing through its various platforms to the learning community is really appreciable. At the outset, I must thanks to the esteemed guest of honors of this summit, distinguished academicians, students, faculty members, fellow innovators. Really, it gives me an immense pleasure to stand before you today at the Asian Conference on Innovation in Technology, which is at PCCOE Pune. The innovation is the lifeline of the research. It's like a blood flows in a human body. And without innovation, I think it is very difficult to attract the different societies for learning engagements or doing something in a different ways. It drives us to explore the uncharted territories, particularly with challenging the existing paradigm, to shift the existing paradigm to the different destination. It develops the solutions that can transform the societies in a big way. Transforming the society, I think this is the challenge what this UNESCO also talking about all the ways where the entire world education policy is framed and defined and designed, and a small parcel of it is nothing but like what we are offering, the new higher education policy, which is buzzing words in terms of innovation, research, and incubation, and product design and development. Many, many words are buzzing, but without doing anything, I think it is very difficult for to achieve and get the mainstreams of the technological innovation on innovations. Actually, to do something, we have to fly. Means if we can't fly, at least we should walk or we should run. And if you can't walk and you can't run, then at least try to scroll. So this energy is distributed only and only if you are keeping a momentum. And that momentum is required in terms of learning, teaching, deliveries, and thought processing. And this is possible only and only when you can add the energy in a very innovative ways. Otherwise, nobody will look at you. Look, becoming a Madhuri Dixit is not so easy. What she is doing back, so that we have to see carefully and we have to exhibit. The copying is not simple. So these days, these innovations has brought many changes. Particularly, I will add some topics which are most relevant to this event, and that will elaborate in more in next few couple of minutes. The artificial intelligence is very buzzing words, but artificial intelligence with interdisciplinary collaboration will talk a lot to the new learners. The society which is engaged these days on new learnings, because the world is becoming a global. And global means that the uniqueness must be there. So what exactly you have the credentials or accolades with you, like the global student also have. And so the recognition is a global, then the recognitions to knowledge is also the second part. So globally recognized knowledge means you have to do something extra. You have to add the energy into your intellectual means and converting into the knowledge generation basis. So my dear friends, we all are talking about the university systems in India. So most of the universities are doing excellent job. But we should not happy with this kind of jobs. Most of the universities, I will encourage just to make a statement, bold statement here, that these universities are becoming exam conducting bodies instead of knowledge generation centers. And why this is happening? Because we as a learner, we as a felicitors, we as a mentors are not following the norms which to be followed as per the global aspects. You look at the Princeton University, MIT, and the tallest in the world, or especially to mention the European universities, they are doing wonderful job because they are able to attract the good talent in the classrooms. Forget whether the talent is brought or the what we call as a brain drain or brain gain, but where is this possibility is offered? See, migration is a sign of development. All the times we should not forget the word, the buzzing word, that migration is the word of giving a reflection of a development. Why the brains are migrated? Because they are getting feed. And now it is our time to attract the talent of the entire world on the Asian continents. We have that toughness, we have the intellectuals, only we have to harness in a proper way and prepare to face the challenges of tomorrow. And so this kind of workshops, gatherings and discussions definitely helps to know on us, to know our capacities, our capabilities, and I am sure we will succeed in it, in doing these things. As we are gathered here and we are united for a common goal. One is to understand and harness the power of innovation, and second is to address the pressing challenges and critical issues of our time in most innovative ways for making the life of common man more comfortable than ever before. Otherwise, the education doesn't have any mean. We may call education provides supports to economy or generate economy. But if economy is not added into the education, the parts will be not geared up in a right way. And so the well-respected teachers should also respected in all sense to provide the means of explanation or means of delivering the best in their classes. We are not taking care of this community. It is very difficult, sir, to provide the platform of knowledge generation. The very important part is that it is privileged, particularly to address the distinguished gathering here at the opening event of the recent innovation in technology. As we gather here today, not only witnessing the forefront of technological advancement, but also achieving or participating in shaping the future of tomorrow's. We are here to do something for our future. And exactly the UNESCO is also keeping the mandate or the sustainable developments, which are talking about particularly about the human life beings or the lifestyles or the human beings acceptance universally by providing the well-respect. So this is a time to be unprecedented change to follow and follow the opportunity. So destructive means what exactly we are talking about. It is creating opportunities. It is asking for to do something more than the before. And this kind of innovations are only possible. Incremental innovation plays a small role. It doesn't have any affections or the attractions by a large community. So it requires the transformational innovations. That innovations are well respected and well accepted by the society. Of course, the innovation become the integral part of our teaching, learning, classroom deliveries, and research and extension activities. If the teacher is not following the innovative type of teachings in the classroom, it is very difficult to pass on or to connect the new learners for learning engagements. So, my dear friends, in the very recent year, we have seen a rapid acceleration in technological innovations across multiple domains. Let's begin with from artificial intelligence to quantum computing. These achievements are not merely incremental, they are transformative, translatives. And let me quote for your enlightenment some of the examples which talks about the technological progress which has creating a great impact in the society. Let me add first the innovation that is through artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we are using these buzzing words, and these days the institutions are taking the benefit of these new buzzing words and starting new courses. But before that, we must prepare the platform for the new teachers, young teachers, to offer the kind of deliveries in the classrooms. Otherwise, the mushroom growth will occurs on the campuses. And so the AI is playing a great role, and these technologies are revolutionizing industries by enhancing the decision making, automation in different complex processes, and driving unprecedented efficiencies. AI are now capable of performing tasks that were once considered uniquely must be done by only human, but now this is replaced by machine. And so from natural language processing to predictive analytical analysis, the AI is of help. In a greater way, we can mostly elaborate the chat GPT or the generative AI, which are talking much these days. So on one side, it is a development, and on other side, it is a problem for examination sections or research also. Because through this kind of AI or chat GPT, you can easily find out any means. You can ask chat GPT to write something. If I'm today here, I have this topic. I click it on the open AI chat GPT 4.0 or 7.0, and I ask to prepare my presentation for 5 minutes. It will be easily presented within 5 minutes. Then the question comes, what about your ethical aspects? How the research, whether the research component is really hampered because of these tools? Whether we are using the legitimate ways, these tools and technologies in teaching, learning, and design and development. Nobody can use this as a weapon. So what rightly mentioned by many authorities, that this is a buzzing, or it is alarming to all the scientific crowd, that we must take healthy look at this kind of developments. A system becomes more sophisticated on one side, but they hold potential to address some of the humanity's most pressing challenges, including the climate change, healthcare, and life sciences. And of course, the education cannot be barred from using the innovation and AI. And so applications of AI in education, application of the different technologies in education, without which we cannot go ahead, and we cannot deliberately explain the facts and figures of real education in the classrooms. The quantum computing is the second part, which is talking about the complexity will be increased. In that case, the common computers cannot be of use. And so, to solve these complicated algorithms, the quantum computing mechanism has reached to our destination. Only you have to have some ideas. So once you have ideas, clear understanding of the subject core basic information, you can do excellent job. It is not necessary to invent the wheel again and again. What the others are following, you are following the same thing. You should follow the other different routes also. Only you must have some ideas, some energies, some different opinions, and vibrating thoughts. So through that particular quantum computing also, you can do some innovations in teaching and learnings also. The complications are also increased to some extent that cannot be ignored sometimes. But with this quantum computing, surely you can take a help of this to reduce the complexities. 5G and beyond is another innovation which we are talking about. Generally, this 5G is network is another major technological milestone that is transforming the connectivity landscape in a big way. And 5G technology provides significantly the high data speed. We are very restrictively knowing that what is exactly the higher generations are providing a high data speed, lower latencies, and greater connectivity as compared to its preceding generations. So what is use of these kind of things to be offered here? We have to provide online solutions. We have to provide the online portfolios. We have to support the medical sciences. Then the latency doesn't allow. So if there is executed some latency in terms of 1/100 second or something, it is very difficult to operate through medical applications. And so the technology is coming to help to the life sciences also. And so that kind of innovations are going to happen in very soon. 6G or 7G is in a research bed. Our IITians or NIITians or best talented engineering students are doing wonderful job through internships. And I urge to all youngsters to join these kinds of the vibrant groups to be a part of new learnings. The another concept of 5G has brought it IoT applications. So IoT is also buzzwords. But what or how we can use this IoT in design and development of new gadgets? Because IoT is which will be helpful in providing many solutions in a very effective ways. We are talking about smart cities, we are talking about the autonomous vehicles, we are talking about many things which talks about, which converts or useful for conserving the energies or using the energy efficiently. So many things can be covered by integrating these 5G applications, by paving the way of next generations in wireless communication. We are talking about remote sensing, we are talking about artificial intelligence, we are talking about optical domains, whatnot. It is covering all domains through this particular type of 5G and more beyond that. The another is the biotechnology and genomics. Particularly, this is a very recent hot topic for the researchers. The most innovations are well accepted by the international communities around the world. And this biotechnology, particularly in the recent initiatives, particularly which are pushing the boundaries of what is possible in healthcare and life sciences, which is not executed as on date. The impossible things are to be developed and designed by using this biotechnology and genomes. We will be surprised. The drug deliveries, the content, the molecular designs, DNA changing. This is a part of this new innovation, and that is becoming a part of today's education system, which is involving the innovations. The drug deliveries is a very important thing, which is not possible today to furnish it in a very regular ways. And so the innovation you must try and see through this kind of biotechnology and genomics platforms. Agriculture is well connected with this kind of innovations because the plant breedings and the yield and protecting from the other things. So I think you can just touch the subject, you will get the most kind of information. But this kind of innovations are really waiting for us, particularly for the Indian students. The renewable energies and technologies, I think this is the greatest area where the buzzing technologies are waiting to have some creations, because without energy we can't go ahead. Energy is the real parcel with the individual institution, with the individual state, individual nation, because without that we can't go ahead and accelerate the quality of the energizing the various platforms. And so renewable energy and technology with the integrated option is the new area or new domain perhaps to be waiting for the to have innovation. So my dear friends, in conclusion, I would like to explain, I tried to explain some of the innovative ideas or innovations which are really require some handsome inputs from the youngsters. Let us embrace these advancements with a sense of responsibility and collaborations. Without knowing the responsibility, without going for a collaboration, I think this kind of innovations which we would like to bring is never possible, because the learning paradigm is changed. Learning alone is not allowed. Learning in compartment should be kept out of the campus. And so if you are learning in a group, if you are coordinating in the external world, the concept of this kind of learning behavior will change your attitude. And I am sure that the future of technology is really bright, and it is up to us to steer it towards the future where the innovation drives the progress, prosperity, inclusivity, and positive changes in all respects, which will make the society far better than today. Let us commit to follow ethical practices, give priorities to inclusiveness, means all the times you must include your neighbors, your friends, your researchers, your mentors, your followers, and try to get something new all the times. The inclusivity is an important part of innovations. the ensuring the diverse voices, listening to diverse voices is the important aspect of innovation, because bringing a diversity in the classroom is the important part, because diversity, it means that everybody has its own idea, maybe different, but that you have to integrate. The teacher must be so talented so that he can integrate very easily these kind of ideas in the classroom and deliver in the same thing in a better way or in a nice way. So together we can create a future, definitely, where innovative research not only drives economic growth but enhances the quality of life in all respects. So see, all the times we are referring this education, innovation, research, inventions, for what purpose? It is for the life sciences, improve the life of the societies and connecting the human bodies for a right cause. So otherwise, education has no role. And so ethical practices, following the the good things is in the most innovative way is required in today's classrooms. But generally what happens, sir, today's classrooms where the pebbles are polished, in today's classrooms, the pebbles are polished and diamonds are dimmed because we are giving importance to examinations. That should not be a part of our system. And slowly, the new higher education policy is awakening us to do something new, because the recognition to teacher is now not based on your age, not based on your height or weight. It is based on what you have to deliver in the classrooms. Otherwise, the acceptance to teacher in the classroom will be ignored very soon. And so we have to play different roles as a teacher. Teacher has to play a greater role in a very dynamic ways. And surely the recognition to teacher in the years to come will also increase, because you will be not a teacher of your institution. You will be teacher of your university, you will be teacher in the state, you will be teacher of your neighboring states, or even you become an international teacher also. Means you will receive the recognition as a teacher, because the policies which are likely to come in the education, so we should not expect the pension and 30 years or 20 years span of your stay in the campus. And so it's a buzzing, alarming situation for an individuals to awake and be prepared to face the challenges. The role is going to change. And it is rightly mentioned, the innovation is creating the difficulties, also inviting the challenges and creating opportunities also. And so exactly in the same way, we don't know what role I have to play after 5 years. And it is rightly mentioned that, like, you may have 3 different destinations of your stay or living. असं नाही सांगता येत की तुम्हाला जमिनीवरच राहावं लागेल, उद्या पाण्यात पण राहावं लागेल किंवा हवेत पण राहावं लागेल. On similar way, you have to play a different roles in your careers. You join as a teacher and retire as a teacher. It is not the way that these innovations are allowing you in future. And definitely, this kind of appreciations that we must recognize through innovations. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude towards the organizations of the summit. Thank you one and all for kind attention and listening to me. I look forward to engaging discussions on research and technological innovations throughout the summit. I wish you a great success at this event. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful speech. Now, I would like to request respected Principal Dr. Harish Tiwari, sir. So kindly address the audience on the occasion of conference.
Good morning, one and all. The dignitaries on the dais, Professor Dr. Devsarkar sir, Professor Dr. Mahesh Kakade sir, Professor Shir Bahadurkar sir, Kotak sir, and Patil sir. On behalf of Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering and Research, I welcome you all the dignitaries, all the present faculty members and dear students. It is an honor for us to organize this conference for the fourth consecutive year, and the credit goes to Professor Dr. Mapari sir and his team. So a big round of applause for particularly Professor Mapari sir. And for all the 4 years, as sir has mentioned, the acceptance ratio also, the quality of the conference has been maintained, and as a result of that, IEEE body, I am also thankful to IEEE body also, they are expressing faith on us, and next year also we will like to conduct the same conference. As far as Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering and Research is concerned, we just have completed 10 years, and in these 10 years, we have been successful in getting all our courses accredited by NBA, and we also have got the NAC accreditation with A++, with A++ grade, and thanks to my dear students, as a result of your achievements, we could get this A++ grade in the first attempt itself, and in Maharashtra, probably our college is the first college to get A++ grade in the first attempt itself. As far as research is concerned, our college is working on the 4-pillar philosophy, that is academic excellence, research and innovation, third is social inclusion, and fourth is training and placement. And as we are focusing on research and placement, our faculty members have published around more than 150 technical papers in good quality journals with Scopus and Google Scholar, or with very good impact factors. We also have been successful in filing more than 375 patents, and it is possible only through the dedicated efforts of the faculty and the students. Our 50+ patents have been granted. That is, at Pimpri Chinchwad College of Research and Innovation, we are promoting research culture among the student and among the faculty member also. Once again, I take this opportunity to thank you all. I welcome the dignitaries, and I expect that these coming 3 days are going to be very, very fruitful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. We are grateful to all the honorable dignitaries who are present here at the conference. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Dr. Devsarkar sir, for gracing us with your valuable presence. Your extensive knowledge, expertise, and leadership in the field of academia have been an inspiration for all of us. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Mahesh Kakade sir for gracing us on this occasion. Your address has provided valuable insights and perspectives, leaving a lasting impact on the attendees. I would like to extend my thanks to Dr. Shashikant Patil sir for your valuable time and presence. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Suresh Shirbahadurkar sir, who has enriched our institute's academic journey. Thank you all, sir. Now, we begin with the plenary sessions with the keynote speech. With the prior permission of dais, I request all the dignitaries to occupy their seats of the dais. Let's begin with the first keynote speech by Dr. Vinit Kotak, sir. Thank you, sir. Can we have the slides, please? All are requested to take your seats, please. The keynote speech by Dr. Vinit Kotak will start with this. All students, take your seats. Now let's begin with the first keynote speech by Dr. Vinit Kotak. I'm glad to introduce keynote speaker Dr. Vinit Kotak sir. He is a distinguished professor at Shah and Anchor Kochi Engineering College with 35 years of teaching experience. He has served as a head of the training and placement cell for nearly 27 years, guiding countless students from the classroom to the boardroom with dedication and excellence. Dr. Kotak is also a key figure in the startup ecosystem, having been a panel of various incubation cells that approve funding under government scheme. He has mentored many startups and an alumnus of VJTIA Matunga, Mumbai, where he completed his postgraduate and doctoral degrees. Throughout his career, he has developed and promoted several projects that have positively impacted people's daily lives. His contributions have earned him numerous awards from both the IEEE Bombay section and IEEE headquarters. Now, I request Dr. Vinit Kotak, sir, to please start with the keynote speech. Over to you, sir. This Asian conference brings together the brightest minds to explore progressive advancements in technology. So together we can push the boundaries of technology and create solutions that will shape the future. So let's make this a memorable journey of collaboration and discovery with this the keynote speech. So, this IEEE conference marks the beginning of the pursuit of progress and a singular idea that pioneers every technological advancement. So, let's harness our passion and curiosity to build a future that exceeds our wildest expectations. So, as the first day, we'll start with the keynote speech. Parallelly, all the sessions are going on. Till that time, I brief about Dr. Vinit Kotak sir. He has held numerous leadership roles within the IEEE Bombay section, including Chair of the Students Activities Committee, Chair of the Membership Development Committee, Secretary, Vice Chair, and Vice Chair of the Indian Council Membership Development Committee. He was also a member of the Region 10 Awards and Recognition Committee for 2021-22 and is currently the interim chair of the IEEE Bombay section blockchain group. Dr. Kotak is a well-respected keynote speaker, seminar leader, and a session chair at various international and national conferences. He is also a dedicated reviewer for these conferences.
Young generation, because this Gen Z keeps me alive. First of all, thank you so much. तुम्ही एवढं माझ्यासाठी थांबलेत. But I'll promise you, हे तुमचे 15 मिनिटं घेणार, 15-20 मिनिटं घेणार. आणि हे 15-20 मिनिटात तुमच्या आयुष्यात ॲटलिस्ट कुठंतरी हे जे 15 मिनिटं मी तुमचे घेणार, I'll give you something in return for that. Because I am a volunteer of IEEE. मला माहीत नाही किती लोकांना IEEEची जाणीव आहे इथं. IEEE is a global organization, it's a professional global organization आणि आमचा हेतू एकच आहे की we promote technology for humanity. म्हणजे काय? एखादा कॉमन मॅन जे वस्तू डे टू डे करतोय त्याचे रूटीन लाईफमध्ये आपण टेक्नॉलॉजीचा कसं वापर करून त्याची लाईफ सोयीस्कर करू हे आमचा हेतू आहे. सॉरी, आय एम ट्राईंग टू टॉक इन मराठी ॲज मच ॲज पॉसिबल, सो प्लीज एक्सक्यूज इफ माय मराठी इज नॉट दॅट फ्लुएंट इनफ. अँड द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस Gen Z is, they know what is better for them. त्यांना आयुष्यात काय पाहिजे त्यांचं फोकस बरोबर असतं. अँड चॅलेंज फॉर अस हू आर फ्रॉम दी Gen X, आय होप यू आर अंडरस्टँडिंग द Gen X अँड द Gen Z. प्रत्येक वेळी तुम्ही तुमच्या पेरेंट्सला किंवा तुमच्या आजोबांना हे सांगताना ऐकलं असेल, देर इज अ बिग जनरेशन गॅप. आजकालच्या मुलांना काही समजतच नाही. त्यांना काही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, जबाबदारीसारखी काही गोष्टच नाही. पैशांची काही व्हॅल्यूज नाही. असं ऐकले बरंच वेळा. बट आय विल टेल यू विथ ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट्स टू ऑल युअर पेरेंट्स अँड युअर ग्रँड पेरेंट्स दॅट दे आर रॉंग. कारण की हा जो जनरेशन आहे त्यांना बरोबर माहीत आहे की त्यांना काय पाहिजे, कुठल्या टायमाला काय पाहिजे आणि काय नाही पाहिजे. दुसरी गोष्ट, your generation values time and that time is very important. फक्त एकच ड्रॉबॅक आहे तुमच्या जनरेशनमध्ये, that you do not have patience. Your attention span, मराठीत काय म्हणतात त्याला मला नाही जमत, पण attention span, your attention span is the lowest. Can anybody tell me what is the attention span of this generation? Your generation किती आहे? Attention span किती असेल तुमचं? हां, any guesses? 5 minutes? Any other guesses, madam? 15 minutes? Any guesses? 30 seconds? 45 minutes? Any guesses here? What is the attention span of your generation? You will be shocked to know the answer. And this is a proven fact. Gartner and McKinsey are the world's best research organization across the world. Their research says, and this is applicable mostly to Indian Asians, that is upon, the attention span of this Gen Z is 3 seconds. And that is where I salute you people. I salute you because 3 सेकंड मध्ये तुम्ही लोकांना समजते की हा जो कंटेंट माझ्यासाठी उपयोगी आहे की नाही. I hope you are able to correlate what I'm trying to say. नाही समजलं? असं करतात तुम्ही? मोबाईल घेऊन असं करतात. 2 मिनिटं पण फ्री भेटली की मोबाईल चालू आणि टक 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 टक. अँड डू यू अग्री विथ दॅट की ते 3 सेकंदात तुम्ही ते डिसाईड करतात की हा कंटेंट माझा बघण्यासारखा आहे की नाही. आणि इफ यू फील दॅट दिस इज वर्थ व्ह्यूइंग इट, यू विल सी इट कम्प्लिटली. नाहीतर ते पूर्ण पण बघत नाही तुम्ही, राईट? ते शॉर्ट्स म्हणतात काय, रील्स म्हणतात की काय म्हणतात तुम्ही. दॅट इज वाय आय सल्यूट यू पीपल. कारण आमच्या जनरेशन म्हणजे काय माहिती आहे का, पूर्ण त्याच्यात स्टडी करणार, 2 दिवस विचार करणार, नंतर परत स्टडी करणार, नंतर अजून अरे यार हे डिसिजन घेऊ शकत नाही आम्ही. सो नाव कमिंग टू योर करियर, योर लाईफ, what is the purpose of your life? To begin with, the first purpose is to become an engineer. Correct? तुम्ही एवढे पैसे खर्च करून, आई बाबांचे पैसे खर्च केले आणि इकडे ॲडमिशन घेतलं तर इंजिनियर बनायचं आहे. दुसरी गोष्ट, इंजिनियर बनवून करणार काय, काहीतरी शिकायला पाहिजे की नाही. सर असं का म्हणतो हो, 40 विषय आम्ही शिकणार आहोत 4 वर्षात आणि त्याच्यातले किती राहणार ते आम्हाला माहीत नाही. But every individual has his or her own speciality. आणि तुम्ही जेव्हा क्राऊडमध्ये जाणार, स्वतःला कसं काय वेगळं स्थापित करणार. सो प्रत्येक जण हा एक विचार करतो की नाही, की नाही मी आता एक क्राऊडमध्ये गेलो, मला काहीतरी वेगळं करायला पाहिजे. तसंच आमचं IEEE मध्ये रोज काही ना काही रिसर्च चालू असतं. आणि I will take 15 minutes of yours on a topic which is very, very close to every Indian's heart. आपल्या हृदयाचा एकदम जवळचा तो टॉपिक आहे, पण आपण कधीही त्याच्यावरती एवढं संशोधन केलं नाही. How many of you are aware of AI, artificial intelligence? ऐकलं असेल नाव. आता तोच बोलतोय, कुठेही गेलं की आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, तो वर्ड ऐड करा की म्हणजे तुमचा बोलबाला. कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बेचना है सर, इट इज AI बेस्ड, बिक गया, बिना सोचे समझे बिक गया. तुमच्या कुटुंबात मेडिकल इन्शुरन्स आहे? हाऊ मेनी ऑफ युअर फॅमिलीज हॅव मेडिकल इन्शुरन्स? ऑलमोस्ट एव्हरीबडी. करेक्ट? You are engineers, tomorrow you're going to implement AI in healthcare. खूप संशोधन होत आहे, खूप संशोधन होत आहे. आपण फक्त 2च स्लाईड बघणार त्याच्यात. आय प्रॉमिस दॅट. Because I am not interested in AI in healthcare, the complete general healthcare. What I am interested is, जेव्हा आपल्यातले कोणीतरी नातेवाईक किंवा आपले घरातले लोक आजारी पडतात आणि डॉक्टर आपल्याला सांगतो की खूप सिरियस आहे, किंवा दे आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम अ टर्मिनल डिझीज आणि ते काय क्योर होणार नहीं. गॉड फॉरबिड किसी के फैमिली में ऐसा ना आए, बट यू मे हैव कम अक्रॉस मेनी सच इंसिडेंसेस, मे बी नॉट इन योर फैमिली बट इन योर फ्रेंड सर्कल. Somebody's family relative is suffering from something which is a terminal disease, आणि तुम्हाला माहित आहे की आज नाही तर उद्या हा माणूस जाणार आणि आपण काहीच करू शकत नाही. करू शकतो का? Can we do anything for that? Let's take for example cancer. We know एकदा माणसाला कॅन्सर आलं तर he is bound to go. फक्त तो त्याचं आपण काउंटडाऊन सुरू झालंय, किती दिवस जगतोय, किती महिने जगतोय, किती वर्ष जगतोय. But you may have come across some patients who may have stayed for even 10 years after being affected with cancer. Or there might be cases where the case is completely gone within 6 months. Now, why I'm trying to discuss this point is, what is the condition of the family? Just imagine, त्या फॅमिलीची काय परिस्थिती असेल की आमचा एक जवळचा नातेवाईक, माझा एक एकदम जवळचा फॅमिली मेंबर, I'm just observing every day his health is deteriorating. त्याची तब्येत बिघडत जाते. ॲट द मोस्ट आपण काय करतो, घरात माहोल एकदम छानपैकी ठेवायला पाहिजे, एकदम खुशखुशाल करतो, ट्राय करतो आपण. We try to give as much happiness to that patient as much as possible. Correct? पण शेवटी we are human beings. And there is a time, where you also get frustrated. I'm very sorry to say that, but that's a fact. 2 महिने, 3 महिने, 4 महिने, आणि नंतर मग आपण वाट बघतोय कधी ते क्षण येतोय. As an engineer, did you ever give a thought की आपण काहीतरी असं स्ट्रॅटेजाइज करूया, काहीतरी we will make something, some methodology which will not just keep the patient happy, it will actually keep the whole family members, the complete environment happy. पूर्ण जगभर मध्ये there is lot of research going on this. Imagine, त्या व्यक्तीचं आपण जे पेन आहे, तो पेन किती कमी करू शकतो, दिवसात किती आपण कमी करू शकतो, त्याच्यावरती आपण संशोधन केलं आणि एखादी टीम आली आणि ते दररोज त्या पेशंटला आपण इतकं व्यवस्थित त्याला फील गुड फॅक्टर केलं तर काय होणार? ही विल बी व्हेरी हॅपी. पहिली गोष्ट. दुसरी गोष्ट, when that patient knows that he is suffering from terminal disease, what happens? Psychologically he is totally shattered. अरे आता मी जाणार आहे. त्याच्यामुळे काय होतंय? He stops thinking. त्याचा माइंड ब्लॉक होतो. पण प्रॅक्टिकल बघितलं, if you go look at the practical side, what is needed? If that person is going, he is supposed to do all his responsibilities. For example, मुलं आहेत, त्यांची जबाबदारी आहे, he should try to settle this kids, he should settle his family members, he should try to settle his parents before he goes. एखादा विल बनवायचा आहे किंवा एखादे काहीतरी एग्रीमेंट असेल किंवा एखादी LIC पॉलिसी असेल. प्लीज अंडरस्टँड, आय एम ट्राइंग टू टेक यू इन अ व्हेरी एक्स्ट्रीम एंड ऑफ युअर लाईफ. ते कधी करू शकणार? जेव्हा ते व्यक्तीनी एक्सेप्ट केलं की नाही, आज नाही तर उद्या मला जायचं, पण मला ही जी जबाबदारी आहे मी पूर्ण करणार. कधी करणार तो? तेव्हा त्याचा माइंड क्लिअर होणार. दॅट इज अ प्रॅक्टिकल लाईफ ऑफ अवर ह्युमन बीइंग्स. तिसरी गोष्ट, आपण जेव्हा बाहेर जातो, त्या व्यक्तीला घेऊन बाहेर जातो, एखादा फंक्शनमध्ये गेलो, सोसायटी काय करते, अरे कसं आहे रेस तू, बरं आहे ना, हाऊ आर यू, डोंट वरी, हां काय नाही होणार तुला, काय नाही होणार. आर यू अंडरस्टँडिंग? इन्स्टेड ऑफ एनकरेजिंग दॅट, मोटिवेटिंग दॅट पेशंट, तुम्ही त्या पेशंटला एव्हरी क्षणाला तुम्ही त्याला आठवण देतात की तू जाणार आहेस. विच मीन्स वॉट? द थर्ड पार्ट इज द सोसायटी विच वी नीड टू चेंज. आणि फोर्थ पार्ट जे आपण दररोज करतो इज स्पिरिच्युअल. म्हणजे आपण देवाला हे करतो, भजन करतो किंवा कीर्तन करतो किंवा प्रार्थना करतो डेली. मग एक चांगल्यापैकी माहोल क्रिएट करतो. इज लॉट ऑफ रिसर्च गोइंग ऑन अँड दॅट इज वेअर AI बोर करणार नाही, पण आपण एक जस्ट ग्लान्स करूया PPT मध्ये आणि त्याच्यातले थोडेफार काही points ahead which I want your generation to work on that, because India is lacking in that. Google करा तुम्ही, तो जो शब्द आहे palliative care. What is that palliative care? We'll look into that. Okay. First of all, let us understand ki what is the role of artificial intelligence in healthcare. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स इन हेल्थकेअर अगर आपण ओव्हरऑल बघितलं तर हाऊ इट हेल्प्स द मेडिकल फ्रेटर्निटी. इट हेल्प्स इन अर्ली डिटेक्शन ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. इट हेल्प्स इन इम्प्रूविंग द diagnosis. It also helps in associated care, checking health through wearable, so on and so forth. खूप तुम्हाला याच्यावरती खूप इन्फॉर्मेशन मिळेल, खूप डेटा मिळेल. Just Google it. What I'm interested in is in the last part, that is end of life care. जेव्हा माणूस शेवटच्या क्षणात येतोय त्यावेळी आपण काय करू शकतो. And that is what I'm trying to take the help of role of AI. So if
The healthcare industry is constantly evolving, and one of the most exciting developments is the use of artificial intelligence. With AI, we can analyze large amounts of patient data and quickly identify patterns and trends. AI can help doctors make more accurate diagnoses and develop personalized treatment plans for patients. We also have robots that can assist with surgeries and other medical procedures. AI can improve patient outcomes by reducing the risk of complications and speeding up recovery times. And with AI-powered chatbots, patients can access healthcare information and support anytime, anywhere. The future of healthcare is here, and it's powered by artificial intelligence. With AI, we can provide better care for patients and revolutionize the way we approach medicine.
So in general, if we are talking about what AI can do in healthcare, there are just 5 major points which we are summarizing. Okay.
Do you know the impact of AI in healthcare? Here are the top 5. 1. Early disease detection. AI can analyze medical images like X-rays and MRIs with incredible precision, spotting diseases like cancer earlier than ever before. 2. Personalized treatment plans. AI tailors treatment options by analyzing a patient's unique medical history and genetic profile, making treatments more effective. 3. Predicting outcomes. AI models are being used to predict patient outcomes, helping doctors make informed decisions and even prevent complications before they occur. 4. Virtual health assistants. AI-powered chatbots and assistants are providing 24/7 support for patients, helping manage symptoms and medication adherence. 5. Drug discovery. AI is speeding up the drug development process, identifying potential treatments and cutting down research time from years to months. AI is changing healthcare in ways we never thought possible.
We saw the 5 points what AI can do in healthcare. Now let us come back to that same scenario. We have a patient in our family who's suffering from terminal disease, tell me one thing, will that patient prefer to spend his last few days of his life in an intensive care unit, or he would prefer staying in his own home with his family and then bid them goodbye? How many of you say option 2? Correct? Every one of us will agree to that. That patient will always prefer की माझे शेवटचे जे काय दिवस असतील 10-15 दिवस माझ्या घरात सुखाने जाऊ दे, मला माझ्या फॅमिलीच्या मध्ये जाऊ दे. But does it happen that way? Why? Because the moment his panic attack starts, the attack starts, the last moment starts, what do? आपण immediately 102 डायल करतो, ॲम्ब्युलन्स बोलवतो, त्यांना ॲम्ब्युलन्समध्ये टाकतो आणि हॉस्पिटलमध्ये टाकतो. करेक्ट? हॉस्पिटलमध्ये जाण्यानंतर डॉक्टर आपल्याला काय विचारतात? डू यू वॉन्ट मी टू डू द बेस्ट ऑफ द ट्रीटमेंट फॉर युअर पेशंट? आपण म्हणतो हो डॉक्टर, काही करा, काही करा, किती पैसे लागले तरी पण चालेल, पण तुम्ही ह्यांना वाचवा. दिस इज द आयरनी ऑफ अवर लाईफ. आपल्याला माहीत आहे हा शेवटचा सण आला आहे, पण आपण एक्सेप्ट करत नाही. प्लीज अंडरस्टँड दिस आय एम टॉकिंग व्हेरी एक्स्ट्रीम केस ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंग और लॉजिक. अँड तो डॉक्टर काय करतो? ही एक्सप्लॉइट्स अस, not just emotionally, not just financially, but he actually shatters all our sentiments. 20-25 लाखाचं बिल बनवून टाकणार. आपल्याला माहित आहे तो माणूस जाणारच आहे. And this is the borderline which we as engineers have to take a call. And that is where artificial intelligence is now coming in the picture. How? Artificial intelligence decides or tells you the exact date at which this patient is going to go. If not exact date, at least the exact month. It depends on the accuracy of your algorithm. Please understand, now I'm going into deep into the sensitivity of it. किती मोठी विडंबना आहे ना. आपण आपल्याच पेशंटसाठी आपण एआयला विचारतो बाबा तो कधी जाणार आहे. पण का विचारतो? कारण की जेव्हा एआय म्हणतो की त्याला 3 महिने आहे, सो आय वुड प्लॅन आउट इन दोज 3 months आय विल कस्टमाइज हिज ट्रीटमेंट. सी वन इज दॅट जे आजारपण आहे त्याचं ट्रीटमेंट चालूच राहणार आहे, पण त्या ट्रीटमेंटमध्ये त्याला किती कम्फर्ट आपण देऊ शकतो ते आपण प्लॅनिंग करायचं आहे. आणि तो प्लॅनिंग असं करायचं का तो ती ट्रीटमेंट त्याला घरीच मिळो. दॅट इज व्हॉट इज कॉल्ड एज पॅलेशियो केअर. इट्स अ complete separate team of doctors who are a team who have different specialization and who actually takes care of the patient. They plan out a complete treatment. 3 महिने आहेत तर हे 3 महिन्यामध्ये आपण असं करू. That will give him the most relaxation. 1 वर्ष आहे, we have still more time. This is the irony, and let's see. That's what I'm saying. The first statement बघा तुम्ही. Sometimes it becomes so weird that when AI predicts when the patient may die. But for researchers, it is actually the use of AI is a boon in disguise. Because आपल्याला माहित पडतं, आपण we can actually plan out. Okay? Many physicians will provide rosy picture. डॉक्टर काय करणार? नाही काय टेन्शन घेऊ नका, काही नाही होत. असले मी केवढे पेशंट ट्रीट केले आहे, किती तर 10 वर्ष जगले आहेत, किती 20 वर्ष जगले आहेत. दे विल नेवर गिव्ह अस द ॲक्च्युअल पिक्चर. डू यू अग्री विथ मी? आपला पेशंटचं ॲक्च्युअल पिक्चर डॉक्टर देत नाही. दॅट इज वेअर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स कम्स इन द पिक्चर. Because what will the artificial intelligence do? It will analyze the complete medical history of that patient and immediately give you the report. This is it. जसं तुमचं रिपोर्ट कार्ड येतोय, या विषयामध्ये एवढे क्रेडिट, या विषयामध्ये एवढे क्रेडिट, संपली. आणि काय नंतर होतो, बिकॉज दॅट डॉक्टर डझंट गिव्ह यू द प्रॉपर डिटेल्ड actual factual things, he pushes the patient into the intensive care unit. आणि नंतर 2 दिवसानंतर सांगतो, अरे तुमचा पेशंट एकदम सिरियस झाला आहे, आय एम व्हेरी सॉरी, आता काही करू शकत नाही. आणि तो पेशंट तिकडे इंटेन्सिव्ह केअरमध्ये झालो. आणि द वर्स्ट पार्ट इज व्हॉट, एकदा डॉक्टरनी त्याला इंटेन्सिव्ह केअरमध्ये टाकलं किंवा हॉस्पिटलमध्ये टाकलं, आपण भेटू शकतो का त्यांना? Please understand this irony which we engineers are never thinking on the other side. पेशंट तो तिकडे आतमध्ये त्याला काय होतो आपल्याला माहित नाही, आपण बाहेर बसून नुसतं देवाला प्रार्थना करतो. त्याच्याऐवजी त्या पेशंटला आपण घरी घेऊन जाऊ, त्याला इतकं छान वातावरण क्रिएट करू. हू नोस, बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट हिज लाईफ मे इन्क्रीज. लेट्स गो अहेड. So what is the alternative of it? First of all, we try to understand what is the deadline. Second is, फक्त डेडलाईन जाणीव काही होणार नाही, मला हे पण जाणीव करून घ्यायचे की जे जे पॅरामीटर्स त्याला अफेक्ट करते त्याच्या लाईफला किंवा त्याच्या हेल्थला जे जे पॅरामीटर्स अफेक्ट करतात ते किती करतात. दॅट्स वेअर माय AI algorithm will also play a part in that. Okay, let's understand first of all, see these are the 4 dimensions. अनफॉर्च्युनेटली ते दिसत नाही तिकडे. फर्स्ट इज फिजिकल, म्हणजे तो फिजिकल हेल्थ तर त्याची डिट्युरिएट होतेच. सेकंड जो आहे इथं दॅट इज सायकोलॉजिकल. यू नीड टू टेक केअर ऑफ हिज सायकोलॉजी. यू नीड टू मेक हिम अंडरस्टँड एक्सेप्ट द प्रॅक्टिकल फॅक्ट्स ऑफ लाईफ. हाऊ मेनी ऑफ यू सीन द मूवी आनंद? राजेश खन्नाचा आनंद मूवी बघितलं? नाही बघितलं? आज घरी जाऊन बघा, यूट्यूबला आहे. यू विल अंडरस्टँड दॅट. Of course, that is a movie. The movie मध्ये hero is suffering from cancer and he is trying to console his doctor. His doctor is not able to accept it, but the patient is trying to console him. And this is a movie of 70s. The third part I told you is the sociality, the social part. We need to change our society. We need to give him social life. And the fourth is spiritual. That is, of course, a part and parcel of every Indian. Let's understand what is this palliative care. Okay, let's understand this.
Just hearing the words palliative care can be scary. When a doctor says the person you're caring for would be helped by palliative care, you might think that means they'll pass away soon, but that isn't always the case. In this video, we're going to talk about what palliative care means and how it can help the person you're caring for. Palliative care is a special plan of care that is meant to relieve pain, provide comfort and dignity, and improve the quality of life of the person you're caring for. This special care plan is put in place when a person has been diagnosed with an illness that is life-limiting or terminal, but it doesn't mean that they are actively dying. Palliative care can be added to a treatment plan when someone is in the early stages of an illness and is still receiving treatment to help or cure the illness they have. Being diagnosed with a terminal illness affects the lives of the person with the diagnosis and their caregivers, family, and friends. Palliative care is meant to help with the physical parts of their illness as well as help with the emotional, spiritual, social, and cultural needs of each person and their family. There are 4 main goals of palliative care. Number 1 is pain control. Doctors, nurses, and pharmacists will work together with you and the person you're caring for to come up with the best plan to make sure they're not in pain. Number 2 is managing other symptoms of their illness. This can include nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, having a hard time breathing, or confusion. Other healthcare team members like dietitians or respiratory therapists may also help with the care plan here. Number 3 is helping make sure that the person you're caring for and their family, friends, and caregivers' emotional needs are met. This can include speaking with a therapist or a religious or spiritual leader. Number 4 is support for you as their caregiver. Helping care for someone through a terminal illness can be all-encompassing and really overwhelming. You'll need support. Palliative care services can help get you home care support, training on how to do things like give medications or changing a wound dressing, or access to volunteer relief programs so that you can go out and get groceries, take a bath, read a book,
and know the person you're caring for
trying
will
to
be
tell you
supported when you take a much-needed break. Having palliative care services will help make sure that they are supported completely, which helps reduce worry, stress, and fear.
बघितली का तुम्ही लास्ट स्लाइड? पेशंटच्या आपण काळजी घेत असताना आपण पण थकतो कधीतरी. बट इफ यू implement palliative care, if you depute the team of palliative care, what happens is हळूहळू 5-10 दिवसानंतर 1 महिन्यानंतर तो पेशंट पण यूज टू होतो आणि आपलं पण आयुष्य थोडंसं रिलॅक्स होऊ जातो. कारण आपले पण जबाबदारी आहेत आयुष्यात. आपण काही अखंड दिवस त्या पेशंटकडे आपण नाही बघू शकत. दॅट्स अ फॅक्ट ऑफ लाईफ. सो this is what is palliative care, and if you talk about what actually is palliative care is, it's a special plan of care meant to relieve pain. पहिली गोष्ट. दुसरी गोष्ट, provide comfort and dignity to that patient. Third is improve the quality of life of the patient. That is very important. And fourth is that you need to give ultimate peace of mind to that patient. This is what is palliative care. I hope you have understood the concept of palliative. Now, the other part of it is very simple for you because you are all engineering students. I hope you are all engineering. दुसरं कोण आहे का इकडे? नसेल तरी पण आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स हा तुमच्या शरीरात एक वन ऑफ द टॅलेंट्स आहे, ते तुम्हाला शोधावं लागेल. ओके, नाउ लेट्स गो अहेड. हाऊ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स ॲक्च्युअली, व्हॉट इज नॉर्मल प्रॅक्टिस? नॉर्मल प्रॅक्टिस पहिली काय होते माहिती आहे का? जेव्हा तुमची मेन टीम, पेशंटची जे पेशंटवरती ते काम करणारा मेन टीम ऑफ डॉक्टर्स जेव्हा ते काम करत असायचे, द डॉक्टर इज टू रिअलाइज नो, आता हा पेशंट जाणार आहे, हा जास्तीत जास्त 1 महिना किंवा 2 महिना राहणार. दॅट इज द टाईम दिस टीम यूज टू कॉल द palliative केअर टीम आणि त्यांना सांगायचं, बाबा तुम्ही आता टेक ओव्हर करा. म्हणजे यू ऑल्सो कम पॅरलली. This team is working, the actual medical team is working, and the palliative team is also working. So parallelly that team used to happen. Now what has happened? Now the palliative team is not dependent on the main medical doctors. No. Why? Artificial intelligence already tells them kutla patient needs palliative care. Because that's a purna record. Data is already there in front of, in the database, the central database. How? Let us look into that. Okay. Now see, the researchers ni काय केलं? Algorithm बनवलं. What is the algorithm? Artificial AI algorithm, if you know, is nothing but majorly deep learning. And deep learning मध्ये काय होतं? In healthcare, the deep learning is nothing but a machine learning language which uses neural networks, and it relies on that and on the data. It works on the data and it learns, or it makes the machine learn on that. म्हणजे काय? There is a lot of data of patients available. In Stanford University, this research was carried on, and a data of 2 million patients was collected in a central server from Stanford Hospital and the local hospital. And on that, this researchers worked. They came out with an algorithm. Algorithmचं काम काय होतं? It used to decide when the patient will die. First thing. And you know the best part of it, or I would say the surprising part is, एकदा तो अल्गोरिथम जेव्हा चालू झाला, वर्क करायला सुरू झालं, ज्या टीमनी ते अल्गोरिथम बनवलं त्यांना सुद्धा कळेना की हा कसं काय तो डेटा देतोय, म्हणजे आउटपुट कसं काय देतोय. हाऊ डज द अल्गोरिथम गिव्स द रिझल्ट? दिस इज द बिगेस्ट विडंबना ऑफ अवर रिसर्चर्स. दे हॅव मेड देअर अल्गोरिथम, बट शेवटी त्यांनाच कळेना, अरे हा एवढं ॲक्युरेट कसं काय देतोय. palliative टीमनी मग काय म्हटलं, जाऊ दे ना, तुम्ही तुमचं डोकं मारा तिकडे, आम्हाला काय करायचं आहे. आम्हाला एवढं माहीत पडलं की ते 3 महिने जगणार आहे का 1 वर्ष जगणार आहे, आम्ही आमचं प्लॅनिंग तसं करतो आणि आम्ही आमची ट्रीटमेंट चालू करतो. बट फ्रॉम रिसर्च पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह, ॲज एन इंजिनियर तुम्ही पण एक ॲग्री करणार की ते आपल्याला जाणीव असायला पाहिजे. सो रिसर्चरनी काय केलं, जाऊ दे, तो ब्लॅक बॉक्स कन्सेप्ट आहे. एक ब्लॅक बॉक्स आहे, इनपुट दिलं आपल्याला आउटपुट मिळतं. ब्लॅक बॉक्समध्ये काय होतं ते आपल्याला माहीत नाही. बट रिसर्चर्सनी काय केलं, दे यूज्ड अ टेक्निक विच इज कॉल्ड एज द एब्लेशन टेक्निक. त्याच्यात काय करतं माहिती आहे का, दे फाईन ट्यून द अल्गोरिथम आणि एक एक पॅरामीटर म्हणजे काय, पेशंट आहे, त्याचा हार्टबीट आहे, त्याचं पल्स आहे, त्याची नाडी आहे, हे असं एक एक पॅरामीटर. आय एम जस्ट गिव्हिंग एन एक्झाम्पल. त्याची ब्रीदिंग आहे, लंग्सचे जे ऑक्सिजन इनटेक आहेत, म्हणजे वॉट एव्हर यू कॉल इट एस. एक एक पॅरामीटर ते जोडत गेले अँड देन दे ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड की कुठला पॅरामीटर कुठला पेशंटसाठी खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. अँड बेस्ड ऑन दॅट दी अल्गोरिथम इज वर्किंग. दिस इज इन शॉर्ट द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ टुडेज टॉक. मग प्रश्न हा उठतोय, सर अगर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का अल्गोरिथम ही आपका सब काम करेगा तो डॉक्टर का क्या ज़रूरत है? What is the necessity of the doctor, correct? Okay, so my answer to that is in this slide. AI does not replace a doctor, but it empowers the doctor. ते डॉक्टरला स्ट्रेंथन करतो. नाही तर काय होतंय, डॉक्टर विल स्टार्ट ॲनालायझिंग, बाबा हे असं असं ट्रीटमेंट होतं आहे, असे असे सिम्टम्स आहेत, तर डॉक्टर विचार करत बसेल की हे किती दिवस जगणार आहे. तर डॉक्टर त्याचा वेळ न घालवता डॉक्टर विल गिव्ह इम्पॉर्टन्स टू द ट्रीटमेंट. AI will take over, AI will do that part of it, and both together will bring harmony in the patient's life. How many of you feel that this is one area which needs research to be done? किती लोकांना इथे बसलेले तुम्हाला वाटतंय की नाही मी पण याच्यात काहीतरी करू? नॉट फॉर एनीबडी एल्स, ॲटलिस्ट माझ्या सोसायटीमध्ये जे असे कोणतरी पेशंट असेल, ॲटलिस्ट त्यांच्यासाठी मी काहीतरी करू. तुमच्या प्रिन्सिपलनी स्पीच देताना सांगितलं 75 पेटंट्स, 50 पेटंट्स, एवढे रिसर्च पेपर्स, एवढे ते झाले, करेक्ट? तुम्ही स्वतः कधी विचार केलं एखादा पेपर लिहायचं? नाही विचार केलं, काही हरकत नाही. पेपर लिहिणं हे सोपी गोष्ट आहे, पण पेपर कुठल्या डोमेनमध्ये लिहिणं हे कठीण आहे. डिसाईड करणं हे कठीण आहे. अँड इफ यू आस्क मी, आज मला आयुष्यात मला 35 वर्ष झाले या फील्डमध्ये. मी पण तुमच्यासारखंच होतो. पण जेव्हा मी बाहेरच्या जगात गेलो, IEEEच्या नेटवर्कमध्ये फिरलो, इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये फिरलो, मेडिकल फ्रेटर्निटीमध्ये फिरलो, तेव्हा मला कळलं की बापरे, एवढे सर्व प्रॉब्लेम्स आपल्या कॉमन मॅनच्या आयुष्यात आहेत. अँड वेन पीपल अब्रॉड कॅन डू रिसर्च, वाय नॉट अस? आणि शेवटचं तुम्हाला एक सांगतो, आय डोंट नो हाऊ मेनी ऑफ यू आर अवेअर ऑफ दिस, बट अखंड जगमध्ये 62% Asian Indians are actually involved in the true research which is going on abroad. मग आपण इथून तिकडे जाऊन आपण रिसर्च करतो, मग आपण आपल्या देशात का नाही करू शकतो? सर आपल्या देशात करायला गेलो ना सर, ते पहिली गोष्ट तर आपल्याकडे रिसोर्सेस नाही आहे, दुसरी गोष्ट आपल्याकडे पैसे नाही आहे, तिसरी गोष्ट आम्हाला नोकरी भेटल्यानंतर तेवढं पगार भेटत नाही. बरोबर आहे? आलं डोक्यात, आलं ते सर्व लिस्ट आली? मी म्हणेल सर्व खरं आहे. ॲटलिस्ट तुम्ही विचार तर करा, त्या दृष्टिकोन त्या दिशेने विचार करा. ॲटलिस्ट एकदा विचार केला ना, तुम्ही हळूहळू त्याच्यात घुसत जाणार. अँड टेल मी वन थिंग, हू सिटिंग इन दिस रूम विल नॉट वॉन्ट टू डू दिस वर्क? इतकं पवित्र काम, इतकं पुण्याचं काम आहे, अग्री करतात? पण आपण कधी ते लक्ष दिलं नाही. का नाही दिलं? कारण कोणी आपल्याला ते जाणीव करूनच दिली नाही ना. करेक्ट? आय होप आय केप्ट माय प्रॉमिस. 15 मिनिटात तुम्हाला मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं ते तुम्हाला काहीतरी तुम्ही घेऊन जाणार. इफ येस, थँक्यू सो मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल ऑफ यू.
Early
शेवटचा
palliative
video,
care,
शेवटचा
different for
video.
people with different conditions. So this talks about the rationale for early palliative care. It's that there are 3 typical illness trajectories, each with 4 dimensions towards the end of life. Early palliative care may prolong as well as improve life's quality by promoting realistic medicine, and many people can benefit from.
तुम्हाला एक संक्षेपमध्ये ह्या व्हिडिओचा सांगतो. काहीच नाही आहे. 3 प्रकारचे पेशंट असेल. एक जे एकदम क्रिटिकल आहेत, जे एवढे क्रिटिकल असतात त्यांना काय असतो, आपण म्हटलं 4 गोष्टी. फिजिकल हेल्थ त्यांची डिट्युरेट होत जाणार, पण तुम्ही त्याला सायकोलॉजिकल सपोर्ट देऊ शकतो, सोशल सपोर्ट देऊ शकणार आणि स्पिरिच्युअल देऊ शकणार पॅरलली. कारण तुम्हाला माहीत आहे हा 2 महिने 3 महिनेच जगणार आहे. आपण 2 महिने 3 महिने ते करू शकतो. दुसरा प्रकार आहे जो इंटरमिजिएट असतं, 5 महिने 6 महिने. पण विचार करा, जे पेशंट 2 वर्ष जगतोय, आपल्याकडे तेवढे पेशंट्स आहे का? नाही आहे. आणि त्याच्यात काय होतो, तो तिसरा प्रकारमध्ये AI प्लेज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट रोल अँड द पॅलिएटिव्ह केअर टीम प्लेज अन इम्पॉर्टंट रोल. कारण घरातले लोक अखंड दिवस त्या पेशंटला टाईम देऊ शकत नाही. दिस इज द समरी ऑफ दॅट पिक्चर. ओके, thank you so much. God bless you. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful audience. Salute to you. And please excuse me if I have come in between your lunch. तुम्हाला पकवलं असेल तर प्लीज क्षमस्व आहे. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your insightful keynote address has provided the valuable insights and perspectives through the AI. Thank you so much, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to all the session chairs. I'm sure your dedication and expertise will make a significant impact on the success of this conference, and we are truly grateful for your support. My sincere thanks goes to the Pimpri Chinchwad Education Trust for constant support. Your support has not only enriched our academic journey, but has also contributed to the overall growth and reputation of our institution. I would like to express the deepest appreciation and gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. Harish Tiwari sir, for his invaluable contribution and support to the success of this international conference. I would like to thank Head, Department of E&TC, Professor Rahul Mapari sir, for his constant help and guidance that radiated a source of energy within us. A special thanks to Professor Vijayalakshmi Kumbar ma'am, who has been the publication chair, IEEE Asiancon 2024, with her expertise. I am very much thankful to all the faculties and non-teaching staff members who always stand by us and motivate us. A special mention goes to our diligent volunteers who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth execution of every aspect of this conference. Your commitment and hard work has been instrumental in creating a seamless experience for all of the attendees. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants who have taken the time to attend this conference. Once again, thank you to everyone who involved in making the IEEE International Conference a resounding success. We look forward to your continued support in the future endeavors. So, the conclusion of the great event is merely a page turner to the next exciting chapter. We look forward for many such conferences. Thank you all for making this event successful.